Formulate, Organize, Contrast, Unify, and Simplify. For Formulate, I wanted to focus on message. And on Unsplash, it's clear what the message is. It says it right here in front of you. It's literally right on the home page, and that's the only information that you're really seeing right off the bat. And a website that does a bad job at this would be cmac.ws. You really can't even tell what this website is for, and I wasn't able to tell until I hovered my mouse above the top and it said that it was the USA Business Directory, but you can't find that anywhere else on the website. After that, we've moved on to Organize. Some websites that I chose for this are Who's It's, What's It's, and I've focused on the alignment for this. Everything that you need to see that's important is right here in the middle. All the apparel, headwear, accessories, etc. It's all right here in the middle, and all the things on the side are smaller, so your focus isn't drawn to those first. So everything that's important is aligned in the middle. A website that does a really bad job at this, I think, is the Disney Food Blog. I don't really know where my focus is drawn on this. There's just so much happening. There's nothing aligned. Nothing's really in any kind of order here. And then next would be contrast. And so for this, I've focused on color. One website that does this really well would be Grow. Their color scheme is very evident. It's the greens and the pinks that they're really focusing on. You can even see that the pinks have been tied in the roots of this one picture. And one website that has done a poor job at this would be Postbleed. It's a stamp website. There's clearly no color scheme. They've got a blue default color, but even then they've got this weird purple and then greens, and there's no real scheme here to any of this. After that, we're going to look at Unify, and I've focused on repetition for this, and a website that does a good job at that would be Bang Shoes, and they kind of do a little pattern where they do a picture and a little bit of information, more pictures and a little bit of information, and then it's really drawing your attention to the merchandise itself by creating this pattern, and then you get that little bit of information you might be looking for here and there in between the pictures of the shoes. A website that does a pretty poor job at this would be the Weather Channel. There's no rhyme or reason to any of this. There's no kind of repetition, pattern, anything of the sort, and it's organized pretty poorly. After that, we're looking at Simplify, and I chose to focus on Elimination. Clearly, whenever they were thinking out this website, they wanted to eliminate any kind of clutter, and for the John Mulaney website, it's John Mulaney. You see him here, and it shows his dates, and then you can see his Netflix shows, but that's really all there is to it. There's no clutter or anything like that. One website that would show that kind of clutter would be the Bethel Temple website. There's so much information going on, you can't really navigate it really well because there's so much information on it. So it distracts from the idea of the entire page because you're having to sort through all of this clutter that's happening and all of these words that no one really wants to look at.